The minute even now. Yeah, we buy first on and you speak to the level, yeah.
So it's in a Bible, a language
Ali, dealing with over there, nobody kill cats. But if he actually like we are
Yo, welcome to another episode of Sphola Nama Zotsho podcast. This is your host here, my name is F8, Mr. Red Cap. With a red cap, we're real out here, no cap. We're chilling here with my nigga. Umdags, MellzDaGodd on Facebook. Name by what up, Umdags?
You know what's up, always hood, always good. Whichever hood I'm at, I'm always good. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yo, guys, please subscribe to the podcast, Sphola Nama Zotsho podcast, on YouTube. That's where we at. See Chile Apa Kaelicha today with a nigga, legend. Yes, Spaza. Nigga raps. Nigga used to rap with his Spaza before. Now he's a nigga that raps with English and he's killing it.
Big time.
And we're chilling with the nigga called MK.
Yeah.
MK the Prince.
Yeah, what's up? It's MK the Prince, capital P. Lam Rapungena swag, the guy with the yellow cap, with the guy with the red cap, with the guy with no cap, but he's always capping.
Yeah.
Always like that. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Yeah, what's up, my nigga? So, fit.
Yeah.
Tell us if the podcast fit.
God damn.
Yeah, it's been a minute, my nigga. I
Fuck
think after Mr. P, we were aiming you, and then there were some struggles. We couldn't do it, but it finally happened. So, nigga, man, we appreciate Baobeko and nigga, man. So, kasibusele bhek man, fit umjita ngubani before everything. Just give us a cap of like who you are.
Okay, yeah, firstly, let me say, yeah, it's been a struggle for us to come through Bastibane Ganji.
Yeah.
To a point where Melz was trying to come at me on some, yo, Petu, are you ducking or what? And that's why it's not new equal, bro. But yeah, otherwise MK the Prince, capital P, I'm rapping in a swag. To make the long story short, Mumchitang was a culture, side B, PSEC representing. Started umculo back in 2017.
Before umculo ngubani igama lakho?
Oh yeah. Mna ndingibubele kwakwayanta. From back ecala ngugaba unozinga umuntu omlambo but uhleli NamaZotsho namhlanje.
UleZotsho.
Yeah. Expect me to be afraid of you, nigga. Fuck.
Hell to the fuck no. That's like hiding in plain sight. But yeah, as I said originally, back from ecala Mthatha. Yeah. Apha ke ngoku side B ngokuhlala. Started umculo 2017, and when I listened to his new episode, I'm like, yo, everyone started music before me. Like, because wonke umuntu is always like 201, 202. I'm like, yo,
we've been doing this. Man.
Yeah. But now, I started in 2017. Struggled to do a couple of things. Struggled to meet up and link up with a couple of people. Probably was over. But the biggest struggle with me was that I did not try to be friends with anyone. I tried to do my thing. Finish and clear. Uba producer ilibele kufuna undenza ba hey man beyichomi nechoms zabo ukuze azondenzela izinto. Then my nigga, we're not going to work. It was nice. Diphuma so yabo. So I struggled with a lot of things. By the time abantu beyenza eza VOE tours, I had already started music but nothing in networks anyway. So that's why I couldn't get into eza way, but I was already creating my own moves ecaleni yabo. But to start with the name MK the Prince basically started my first performance. I remember I was already doing music that time.
Yeah,
because I remember the first performance ndandingena beat yabo, but I wanted to bhalisa ku line up because kwakubhaliswa ku line up that time. That upper there was ipleke kwakuthiwa iSanlam Center apha.
Yeah.
So amajita were performing there. So ndabhalisa igama lam but ana beat, so I'm out there backstage listening to everyone's beat yabo. Abantu baya rapper and I was like Davi beat kaZanzolo. And I was like, yo, ingoma yami izongena ntswembu kule beat.
Yeah.
So ndalinda uZanzolo xa kephuma. Xa kephuma uZanzolo ndathi kuse branch xa undiboleka ibeat and na beat man ndifuna perform.
Yeah.
uZanzolo wavuma. Cool. Labiza igama lam.
Shout out to Zanzolo.
Yeah.
Nah,
kwangamonelwana back there. Everyone wanted to see about what is he gonna do? What can he do? Yeah, what type thing. So he gave me his beat. Ndabizwa ndangena stage. Everyone performed before me. Even the MC spoke kakuhle ngoba introduce am. Now when I got there, tibangazama rapper Mike's as a span.
What?
Mike's as a span, bro. I'm like, yo, yancam yaphelisa show kanje yana. Because kuzothiwani they can't say anything on the mic. So yaphela show kanje yana. And I was like, okay, cool, nah, ndayeka agqitha lona. Fast forward to my first recording. My first recording ndafika ku Avicii Vo Third World Nation. Ndio recorder pa.
Shout out to you, Avicii.
Yeah. Xa ndifika pa kufika ku recorder umntu, I'm next to recording. Okay, cool, I chill. I don't know who this artist was the way I record. So I'm chilling pioneer record umjita. In my head I'm rehearsing the way I'm, because I've always been a person who record one take. Then ngayenza abaqombi babona ngoku mina bayenziwa la way. Yabo? So I'm rehearsing the way I'm enhloko, and then cool. Wagqiba lo mntu wayemrecorder, they left. Okay, so najikela in the booth, because wayine booth most Avicii Vo nje that's made up type thing. So najikela to the booth. Okay, show Avicii dlaliweyi. I'm trying to record. Mic I pick up kwela cala.
What?
I'm like, what the fuck? Tibangazama athi no masiphinde anyokonyela khupha mic aphinda uninstall ayispan le way. Mic ayaspan. So athi no haka ujikele ngapha bra asijikele pasihlale ke ngosesimamela umculo ngo. Ndiyamcela ndithi say yo, this is not the first time le way isenzeka kumi yabo.
Yeah.
Athi Avicii
before we perform mic ayaspan.
Go he recording and then he's like xa ndimxelela esi story, he's like, yo, like utheni kuzokwenzeka le way oko kuwe, utheni, are you a mic killer yabo?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I became a mic killer from that day yabo.
That's fucking dope.
So I became a mic killer. I became a mic killer from that day.
So the MK is mic killer.
The MK is for mic killer. Now how the Prince came about was after I've been doing this thing, I had amajita wase Delfton and Sebenza nabo. Okay, Pauls, may his soul rest in peace. Namanya amajita yabo. So we crew here too that they started. K-Pauls was very corny. So he's like, yo, nah man, let's have departments up in the crew yabo.
Okay.
So enye out here in Nguluvo, he was the chief of the group. Paul was the king of the group. Now I was the prince of the group.
Okay.
So then it became Mike Killer the Prince. But then I was like, okay, to make it a bit shorter, let me make it MK the Prince. Yeah. So that's how the name MK the Prince came about. Yo, bro, I'm telling you. So, lam repung and swag and all of this, that came just because like it was a theme that I made in a song that I made, because at that point, hip hop as a Cape Town was all about is swag, bling and whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna be that one rapper that does not have any of that.
No swag.
I'll focus on the bars. This swag, mazimecalin, yabo type thing. Yeah, go Galisa. Yeah, roundabout.
At that time, it was even difficult for me to listen to Lil Wayne that time. So now always being like hardcore rappers, like my favorite is Eminem, right? So I'm busy, like go 50 Cent, no ban, and then that time I'm gonna the way. I like we are deep in my like proper understanding hip hop.
Yeah.
That's when I was indulging immortal technique.
Yeah.
Or Diabolic, underground. So I was like, I'm shocked to drink on this part. Can't see it. That time, at that time, I sang on that sick. It was Vegeta feeling.
Yeah.
Because they always kept it. So I was like, okay, fuck. Let me fuck this puzzle thing.
So my nigga, like 2017, recording 2017.
Nah, started writing and like performing, we open mics, not like performing with like a system, but sort of like a poetry session whereby people are sharing their stuff. That's why I feel like that's why, or whenever I write, it's like for me, instead of people, I want people to listen to the flows or whatever. I want people to hear what I'm saying, because uqala kwami ubhala and to share my stuff was around people that are like that. Yeah, so people are listening to hear what are you saying actually, more than just udibanisa amagama. Yeah, nah.
So the way I go rapper like living at is like English don't because we was scale.
Yeah, I feel like it's more because of that. Because the reason why in the Sitcho, even my very first song was in English.
Yeah.
I only branched back to Banbuyele Kuwezi Xhosa when I only branched back to Kuwezi Xhosa when I wanted to show I'm doing English, but I can do Lewe if I wanted to.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, I can do
not
it.
a lot of Xhosa rappers can speak in English.
Yeah, true.
The reason why the move is because the first time the move from Nomjita, it was Sasise Mfuleni. Sasizoya kwindo ya creative database. Yeah. And we were performing together. Kwakukho show yayikhona Mfuleni nondoni Blue.
Yeah, Blue.
Yeah, ngisakhumbula indawo. Yeah. So mhla bayibethi track yesiXhosa. I was like, so ngoku xa ndimva again the track zakhe most English. I was like, nah man, this is not the nigga that I met.
Yeah. That means when you first saw me, I can do it. But then I branched back to what I originally did.
But now we're gonna fast forward because now I'm not sure because non-stop. I think it's no swag.
No swag, yeah. It was a feature. Naleyo feature. Amachita. Nalapo, as I said, nangikabna ties with anyone. Nangina ties with anyone. When I did that song, Amachita ndafika nje kuwo, ndafika Omed nobani bekhona up, or Omed wafika sendipa. Mna into nayenzayo ndafika nje ndarecorda and I left. Yabo. Ndarecorda ivesi yam and I left. It's the same way I did ivesi yam ku Gold loka WDT. Shout out to him. Dafika payan, Dafika machita ndahlala ehleli. I was like, okay, I'm here to record my verse. Recorded my verse. We chilled machita, and then I left again. You understand? So it was that type of vibe. But we don't have a link. We don't have a thing. But Mr. P saw, I would like to have Leauti on this track. So that's how I ended up doing No Swag. That remix.
But I believe, at that time, Three Database worked before 2017.
I don't think so.
Yeah, worked before. Worked before.
Database.
Worked before. Yeah. Up before 2017,
Wait, wow, Nyansi, no. Wait. I think it was 2007, but not 2017.
Yeah,
2007, not 2007.
That's what I'm
saying. Oh no, World Cup freaking rapper. It was 2007. Sorry. Yeah. No. It was 2007.
It's like before COVID.
Yeah. It was 2007. Sorry for that shit. It was 2007.
No, I had to correct this.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
And it's okay. I'm glad, but we corrected it and go because I was gonna watch the episode and be like,
I lied.
Nah, man, can't do that. No, it was actually 2007.
Like most of us, like rapper because now. The first performance I got numbers about Bali got 2006, 7. So it was late most year to recording like 2017 like nah.
Perform that. It's a good game. Tell about Chombako.
It's okay.
Yeah. So like Lennon Choy, but go city banayo pa I think go 2012 13
yeah.
For as always a database.
Yeah, 2013 12 so
I think it was prior.
No, it was before because I remember
it was a creative database. I had no kid then.
Like
my firstborn is 2012.
Yikhumbula ngantoni mntaxina elasikhathi ndandingena trans.
Yeah.
Because trans in 2013 trans ayiqala.
Yeah, it should be before that.
yayingena mncosi yayingena trans. Ndiyafuna ukuthi ndandingena bus but that would be a lie.
No, my G. You want this one could be the head. Way. But everything takes time.
It's just the right time.
And as in time, you said it. Oh, by December cheater. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to force this thing. And correct. And also, I don't think we have enough content to speak about classic song. Which is what also some people are that straight up like you are like, I'm so love, no, we love. Let's do 3 episodes. Young be normal. I don't think I've paid my dues yet for me to be on the channel.
I think it's the first thing I said, Kumaneza, when he reached out to me. I was like, yo, I feel like there's a couple of people that you guys can have before me. People that did this thing before me.
I'm a support.
I'm always up to support his ways as a kasi. And also, I don't know if this is going to be appropriate, but it's the reason why I'm thinking of starting a podcast. Mamela, this is the thing that I feel like we lack. We Spaza. We don't have anyone that's covering what we're doing. If uMelz ukhuphe itrack sizoyiva ngoMelz kwi-page yakhe ba une track. If asivanga pha yikho enye indawo esizoyiva. Why do we not have i-podcast whereby ziyathetha ba except uMelz ukhuphe itrack kwaze kwathini uMelz une event kwaze kwathini. So let's please attend la event kaMelz and whatever. Okay, cool. Xa sesibuya pha yo siyile kula event kaMelz, it was so nice kuyenzeke le way nale. You understand? We need that content to be out there.
Because some of them we miss.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, that's why probably we need more platforms.
We do to report on these decisions because I feel like a lot of things happen, but no one, like for instance, and I couldn't go. I wanted to go so badly, I couldn't go. But then when the jonga with socials, I'm not getting anything. But begins again, was it nice? Or like there's nothing.
We covered it in the podcast.
We just covered, but it happened because of obligations. We couldn't go. You understand? Because like we're trying our best. At least the content is there. You understand? Because I think the reason why Spaza is lacking a lot, no one is covering shit.
No one's covering nothing.
How you pushing your shit, and then some people don't have followers. You understand? So if we are able to, and let's be honest, bro. I still think we lack the business side of this game.
We do. That's why I'm not that invested in. I think Benteta no rough cat about again. I was pioneering, and I was like, now I've lost interest in the Spaza side of things when it comes to music, because I was saying, financially, it makes no sense. And if it doesn't make sense financially, what am I doing it for? I've been doing it for the love. Okay, cool. I love it so much that I've bought my own stuff for everything that I do when it comes to music. I've invested a lot of money. I've invested a lot of time. But other than that, what else are we doing it for? It doesn't make sense. Because let's just make a small example. Let's say last year. Let's just look at last year. If you look at the amount of money that I put into this music thing and the amount of money that I got out of this music thing, the balance is so way off. It's so way off. And the only, like, if Namos, I'll be in this Spaza network thing that people are on. And then I've always, my hustles has always been with people such as Abo Redi Dio, Abo Azul and stuff like that. And shout out to them because they've shedded a lot of light when it comes to how to move with these type of things. The business side of things. And then I was making an example. I was like, Jonga, if we are busy for a cipher, kuthiwe izospita just 2 verses. Awuzobhala something new or anything. Kuthiwe izospita 2 verses. Kuzodlala nje beat when I just jump on, uspita 2 verses and then you're done. That's the business we need for you today. And then uxelele ba sizakunika 3K for Lowy.
Okay.
Where in Spaza have you ever heard of that? Where?
None.
Even 6-12, you are the main act of a event. Funeka uqale xoxwe before ubhatala imali yakho. You understand? Even if yo, I'm gonna have to travel, bro, and so petrol ndikwazi ukuthi okay, sharp fethu andidingi petrol kuwe, but la mali buthi uzonibhatala yona, let's just be sure izokwenzeka lona. Sharp no izokwenzeka. Guess what? Come the day uyagiyeka uye pha ufike uperform and then there's stories after that.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I really don't need that. So I've kind of slightly pulled myself back from the Spaza movement and stuff like that. But everyone that is currently like attached to Kum, I make sure that whatever I need to do for them, I do for them.
Yeah.
If they need advice, I'll give them advice. Like Banitsi Aband, I don't like saying that in these type of platforms because people get to use you when you say things. But there's a lot of people who approach them, yo, we've been seeing into Zako on socials and whatever. Or and then I always tell them, like, I'm not here to push Ilaita to be a success or whatever, but I can give him a start.
Advance. Yeah.
I can give him a start. Zwagala, do you have a beat? Do you have a song? It's written, it's done. Okay, sharp. Zwagala ndukufake studio. Nguwe na bane chom zako, Zwagala ndinifake studio. We record a song, mix and master and banding and did inan machit. This is your start. Nizas bomba is our team. You understand? Those type of things I can do because I know it's things that we didn't have when we started. But yeah, bro, in politics too much, man. Let's take
it back. What I wanna do, like, aim with the podcast has always been to document the history of Spaza, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not like, let's say we were limited to Spaza. It's all about Umzulu, like Cape Town. Yeah, well, it's all about to document. Like, we want to document you from 2007 up to here. So, urekwetile wa ufike ku Avichivo, but come was recorded the first day because wa kill the mics. And then what happened after that? When did you manage to record your first track?
Okay, so after that, that's recorder. Maybe I'm not ready for that, right? Even though the first recording incident was not really my problem, yeah. So I went out to more poetry sessions, more sessions whereby people are sharing stuff to just because
sharpen
I know,
up your skills,
to sharpen up my skill and also to eat delivery and everything, and to know by like it's not only about the beat, it's about what you're saying on the beat and all those songs and how the one complements the other, yeah. So I started doing that, moving around more until Mr. P, until I bumped into Mr. P.
Okay.
Mr. P was like, yo, I like what you're doing, bro. Yabo. I can create a beat for you, yabo. Because at that point I didn't have beats. I was just doing on beats that I got from YouTube. Yabo.
Same story as pro.
Yeah.
Poetry, no.
Yeah, true. So he was like, okay, no, you can come through. I said, Mr. P. So you can come through to my place. So because I'm thinking of something. So this is what happens. If you have Mr. P, so Mr. P is like, okay, so yeah, must create a way.
So that's your piece of
yeah. Shout out. So he's like, he's like, yo, what do you mean, computer?
No, I've been in my computer.
He says he lost everything.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out to him after this for Nalending. But anyway, so Mr. P is like, yo, okay, cool, my sense of beat and too. So it's in the tempo le way, yabo. Bear in mind, I don't know nothing. Now all I know is that I rap very fast. So I'm like, okay, no, bro, tempo le way, it's 200, so go nyuka. Yo, Mr. P, what Mr. P, ne? Okay, mfethu. Why shy? Mr. P knows, but there is no way. 200. But still, we are answer. He's like, okay, cool, mfethu. I shy. Yeah, you baleka le pity. Hey, dada, ayizongena. So I'm like, did you go Chonga, how about the rap anyway? Then so I did rap. So the rap. Okay, I'll Mr. P at least tempo. I guess I end the beat. After that, I don't want to lie. For a whole year, which is something that I don't think people do these days for multiple reasons. But for a whole year, I went performing only that track.
That's
only no.
That's what we do.
Only that track, that's probably for a year and more. And then here's the problem.
Track was recorded.
Yes, in my man, I was just about to get into that. Here's the problem. everywhere I go, because remember I said by Inansika, ezinye the network zam was with already D and stuff.
Yeah.
So everywhere I go, I meet different people. Yo,
Okay.
I'm a producer, I work at this type of studio and what. Except to no man wants a castle tile, except the record the way about type thing. So I ended up having deals that were recorded at Demlin. At Red Bull Studios.
Okay.
Like his studios are Lapako Makasi. You understand? His
yeah.
studios are Lapako Makasi. And then the song ended up having 5 different recorded versions.
What?
Same. Yeah. Yo, you should come to our studio. I'm more about the networking with these people.
Yeah.
So I go and I already know this is the song I'm going to kill.
We have nothing
So I ended up having 5 different versions of this song. And then after that, I started writing other stuff. And then I remember, I think when I met to Pro, I had a song called Uspokazi, and I used to perform it in beat ka Akon. Which one was it? It was not Lonely because music. I can't remember which one it was.
12 and 6.
Lonely is his first.
12 and 6. Lonely, yeah.
But it was not too lonely, man. It was not too lonely. I don't remember which one it was. But I know it was a beat ka Akon.
Wasn't it like a Jews?
No, I'm good. So I was singing it using that. And then I performed at my UWC because I was being invited to his aunt as well. So, yeah. So I would first do Uspokazi as an intro, and then yeah. Mic is on. It's called Mic is on. Yeah. So the hook was like, yo, the mic is on. Let me blow my heart out of Babylon, and the mic is on. And so I couldn't hold my mic, but it went something like that. It was sort of like a sing-along. That's why people liked it. Yeah. So I did that. My second song was Pokazi. And then I was kind of like fusing them on performance. Pokazi, stage, and then kill it with this song. So yeah, I can't. Yeah. But then people started loving Uspokazi. I was like, oh my goodness, okay, now I have a problem. I can sing, my audience is diverse. There are people that like the up-tempo stuff. There are people that love something the soft and mellow thing, also Teta Nabo. Okay, cool. So I had someone create a beat as Pokazi as well. I think that was Olo and out here I found a UWC. I think he created that beat. And then I started performing both of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also remember Umatic also created a version gas Pokazi. But Umatic, the reason why I went to Umatic was because Umatic uyacula. And the hook gas Pokazi yayicula.
So
no. Now what I wanted is that because Matic is a beat maker, he's going to understand what type of beat I need. Even though I rap in the verse, but chorus iyacula. So I went to him. He created a beat. I was not too sure about the beat, but I used it up until someone else was like, yo, I have a beat that would fit into this perfectly. So and then we started with that. I started using that. I think let me put this on silent because my phone goes off like crazy. Yeah. So we did that, and
those Pokazi.
Yeah. Then I had those Pokazi. Then I had this song, and I rolled with these 2 songs for the next 2 years.
2 years.
The business tracks.
One song a year.
Yeah, one song a year. But then within that year, I'm learning so much. So every time I'm jotting something new, I got verses because in between a cappella. And then you could not perform back then without an a cappella.
Let me go a cappella.
Yeah. It was the thing. Yeah.
And your body a cappella made or broke you.
Yeah. If you work a cappella, we're not going to listen to the next song.
Because a cappella is like unplugged.
Yeah.
So we listen to the a cappella like, this is the...
Nah.
Now we're going to start chatting.
There's no way that the song is going to be dope if the a cappella was like that.
Because a cappella is the one you charge.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we did. That's how I maneuvered everything, and then here was my problem, I became, when I met like about K Pauls and stuff, when we started this group that made my name.
Who's K Paul?
K Paul's the guy from Delft. Lundida was in a group with them. Yeah. So yeah, definitely have to know K Paul's. So we started this group called T Swag, So
From not having swag.
yeah. Well, it was cool. But now the crazy thing is, the reason why I agreed with the name Uti Swag was because Uti Swag was basically meant typical swag, which basically means I'm not swagging. This is just me. Yeah, but this is my So that's why I liked. You see. So because now I was meeting K-Pauls was crazy when it comes to freestyle, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy when it comes to freestyle. I hated him for that because I loved to compete with my team.
Yeah.
And I knew if it came to writtens, bro.
It's gonna be
But
crazy.
now K-Pauls would come with things on the spot, and then I'm like, damn. Microwave. It's not gonna do that.
So you would record like.
No. He would like just do a freaking samba slate in jail and we're rapping, yeah, bro. He's like, I'm gonna come with a verse, and he's gonna be like, yo, shit, and then he's first gonna start with a verse. I come with a verse. He comes with a freestyle, and then I'm like, shit, I do have another verse, but now it's not gonna. It's not spontaneous like that. So I was like, I went into the freestyle thing. Now, I was becoming good at it as well, but now the only problem was that I noticed that people that freestyle a lot don't like to write a lot.
Yeah, they don't.
So now that is a problem for me because background, whatever you're saying, it needs to make sense. It needs to have a deeper meaning than the surface, one type thing. So now
you want the technical.
Yes, everything, every line. Like there's a reason why I use that word because it's going to link to one.
Yeah.
With freestyle, there's not that. Yeah, but in most cases, not that. You're just rapping about things.
Like these lights.
We're just gonna get blown out because
that's the thing. Like a freestyle is wow now.
Yeah.
But then after that, you're like, what is he saying? Like what? So I didn't want things that are just short-sighted. I wanted things that are gonna be in the long run. You can listen to Indoyam from back in the day. Like now, there's a song that I did with Big Wizzy Classics. Shout out to him. I did a song with him titled Spotless. Bro, to this day I can listen to that song and be like, yo, I was going off here. Yeah, bro. Like there are people that still reach out to me on some, yo, brah, Bensando Vitrek Yakweti Spotless. Brah.
Yes, who put me on you?
Who?
The man was Philip
Black. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Because we started so we grew up together. So she was like, so Smameli sang on us, Mamela. What like that day, one kind of tile they create. Tell me time like nah. Because it was a said part of street.
Yeah.
Like no, listen to time. Up Cape Town, Mamela sing. It's like if Mamela sing, then you can easily listen to MK. It's like okay. What you call a laptop that Sulibazis and we have home. Yeah. So we are bad as off the top.
Yeah.
Put me on Black. Shout out to you, Black.
Yeah, shout out to Black. I haven't seen her in a while though, but yeah, I do know.
Black look.
Yeah, when
shout out.
He's like, hey, when. Yeah, so that's how now I then transitioned from, you know what, I'm gonna stop this freestyle thing because I need the bigger vision. Because even when you're trying to write, instead of trying to think of what you're trying to say, you think of the closest word that rhymes with what you just said. Yeah. So I was like, nah. I can't be writing like this. Yeah, so I had to come back and change being lam to being in the beginning. Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. You know what? Let me rebrand myself, and then I tried to distance myself from K-Pauls a bit because they were having their own movement and they were creating their own stuff.
So now it was not intertwining.
Yeah. As much as we still had love for each other, we still had respect for each other. It be differ here and there. Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. Let me just try and focus on my own thing, which is when I started making more songs, making more tracks. And then by that time, Network Sama had a lot of producers in my DMs. Yeah, so I could easily say, yo, you've been saying you want us to work. Yeah, okay, I have an idea what type of beats you have. Yeah, what type of thing. So it was getting to that up until I came across D'Azo. Yeah, D'Azo, that's my G. Shout out to him. Yeah. I came across with D'Azo and I don't remember the actual transaction, but Utiezo hit me up on my DMs as well on some, yo, brah, I do this and I would love to work with you type thing, yeah, boy. And I was like, yeah, bro, I don't have a problem with that, yeah, boy. And then it became a thing of about Utiezo would send me beats and then we would link up to try and record because I had my own equipment that I had started. Yeah. I'm kind of gentle with it now. I'm kind of gentle. I was like, you know what? Let me stop killing mics. Let me kill the beats.
Killing them verses.
Yeah. So I was kind of doing that. Yeah. So Utiezo came through and we did a couple of songs, and our working environment was kind of great for Tina Soitu. Yeah. So we grew so close together. We were like brothers. Yeah. Utiezo, I would leave him at my crib, and whatever. It was that type of environment. I come back, Utiezo has done a couple of beats. If I like a beat, I'm like, yo, I have something for this. And then we would just record rapidly. And then I was like, yo, we're pushing. And the numbers are great because back then, like, yo, like the data file host, brother, if I tell you if in numbers is got data file host, I think I have still screenshots on my previous Facebook. Uspokazi alone did about 60K downloads.
What the fuck?
60, bro, I didn't believe it. 60K.
Yeah, sure. But not to say I'm crashing what you say. The only problem
I know,
with data file host was, I download, it fails. It still counts as a
download.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying, 60K was a lot.
Let's say they failed.
Yeah, let's say half of them failed. 30K is still a lot.
Not half, nigga.
No, we just say
ever.
Because that thing could be maybe let's say
100.
10%.
Yeah.
Let's say 100 of them.
But even though, dog,
bro, it did that thing.
10K downloads is a lot.
Bro, that thing did 60K. I kid you not. And then I did another song titled Mover. That song did about 30K. I was like, there's no way. And then this is what I did. I did a song with Uezo. It was a song, it was me, Uezo, Udini TM, K Pauls. It's titled Crazy. I heard it this other day. Yeah. It was so nice. That song, bro, it downloads it went about 40, 50K. And then people were like, hi, it's because you have a lot of people in the song. So you know how people politic everything.
Doesn't matter.
Bro, they politicked so much that the reason why I went back to this, then that's when I went to and did a Spotless with Big Weezy. Because it was just me alone. I didn't want no one in the song. Yeah. It was just me on the. That song went crazy. Crazy with downloads, with data file host. You know how they are.
MP3.
Oh yeah, then there was Ukasi MP3 as well.
Ukasi MP3 right before
Data file host.
MP3.
Yeah, reverb. Yeah.
Reverb has always been there. It's still here.
Always.
The only issue, we want to download this. So
no, we artist.
We set up as an artist.
So it's clever, but it's not fun.
Yeah.
There was no credit to buy one by 10.
Because people wanted.
I made a lot of money go reverb because man by 10. Because that's like for some reason I don't know, even I go Brazil. For some reason, then Bonnie fan base Brazil.
Yeah, mine as well. That was also a problem. I felt profit's a problem. Like umculo wami wayethandwa more outside than inside. That's why I branched back and did the Xhosa stuff because I wanted
just
to come back
and
so I came back, but inathi following yami was ngapha ya. Uziqonda I even represented ESA kwi hip hop festival in Sweden, in Stockholm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Nigga, what you take me for?
Nigga, what?
Nigga, the passport, nigga.
Let me talk
passport, nigga.
Let me talk my shit quick. Let's face it, bro. I want to put it good mainstream. You understand? There's Casper, right? There's Stogie T.
Yeah.
Stogie T did this independent shit before.
Yeah, true. That's actually true.
Let's say Stogie T for the
yeah.
Stogie T, not financially, he's the most successful South African artist.
Yeah.
He did everything. Like he started touring before almost everyone started touring. Like a fan base
international.
He's got collabs. Like he call it another one China London. Like it's a UK based. I mean, what's a UK or France? Because he's stable in France.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, financial goes in your face because now by pay the way used to get for hip hop to be there. I feel go pro kid by make it cool to better the language. Not jab. So these niggas, as he understand the hard work that's been done behind the scenes. Yeah, the much or casual managers a grand OT who know the business. You understand? So everything just flies. Just flies. Casual successful in South Africa. Yes. But we go abroad. I did never done a tour.
Stocky did a Euro tour. Go Sweden, go Switzerland, everywhere. Like you.
Nigga, 3 months club toured Orkand more than the nigga. You understand? So I'm just trying to bring it back, but not everything is as it seems.
True, that's also true. But then we can also look at it in a sense that when we say like, I don't feel like, and as much as I don't want to say this, and it seems like a diss. This is not a diss, right? This is not a diss, but we can't compare a magnitude of work that is being done by Cass with as a 3 months cup. And before you say anything, this is what I'm saying. If we're saying a 3 months cup toured, to what magnitude was this tour, pa?
Okay, no.
Like because ungathorisha uye kwamthotshwa uye kwenye iloti elapha uye kwenye iloti esePhilippi, that's a tour. You understand what I mean? But we can't say it's like an actual tour that's impactful to the whole nation there. You understand?
But
so we still need to look at that as well.
We can't talk like that, like comparing who Itriman's Cup, no chaos is fine. But talking about Stocky T, to me. Yeah, to me was doing venues as big.
Yeah, true.
And also what he did was boycott Israel. Like
Palestine.
Palestine. Like he had it was states, like countries doing this shit. Yesterday, America, I think it was Immortal Technique. Then was doing. Like team, like countries,
like different languages. Yeah, well. So Umshida to me like let's not talk about him like contest because Umshida is beyond South Africa.
Yeah, but I was trying to
like even before say good like Mamela even like it's
okay
like,
that
like
can't
even like call the podcast kana zing.
Oh yeah.
Smashes uchilo pa kuthiwe apha eMzantsi wabe it's not like manje but every time I touch a pen I'm not thinking about one computer nabani say nigga mna ndifuna conversation global. So bring it back when ithetha let's talk about abantu feeling now like peers zabo zesiphala yabona I'm sure 99.9% bayayothuka into yaseSweden. Because of the humbleness. And you don't make it about stamp sakho hayi so Sweden.
Yeah, nah.
Like let me tell you yoba yena xa senza iway ufuna uba ecaleni akafuni like ba ongumuntu and then wathi ucinga wenza i-podcast just to highlight izinto like what this is one of the things suppose does a highlight izinto.
I would say the reason why I don't speak about it much, I'm not a person ozoba. Like I'm more about what is happening, what are we doing, it's not about the accolades. It's not about the accolades. The accolades or stuff that can be spoken about at another time. Yeah, but there's a time for everything. Yeah, but so
Nah, it's fine. No, it's fine.
So I don't think it's about that now. So I won't be or up in people's faces speaking about that. People that know, they know. People that I do business with, like I have to send them my bio. They know. They know.
Okay, like take us back to what happened kwakutheni uzube kwi-conversation about Sweden?
Okay. Wait. So there was njengoba ndisitsho uba mna ndandithanda uhamba ezindawo ngathi zibu-poetry session when you share your stuff. There was a organization kwakuthiwa i-Peace Jam organization. Shout out to them. I don't think it's still up and running, but there was an organization.
I got a piece now.
So yeah, so there was the organization kwakuthiwa i-Peace Jam, yabo. I-Peace Jam, they used to bring together youth from different communities, yabo, up in Cape Town. So that's where I met with a lot of people from Boma Mitchell's Plain, Boma Yesterefeer, Boma Bonteville, Boma Menenberg, Zonges played from Boma Delft, Zonges different areas. Nagoma Mfuleni. So I got to share izindo and got to feed off izindo from people that are from different walks of life, yabo. Yeah. So whilst we were still busy with the program, kwabakho a time whereby there were people from Sweden, yabo, that were that were in South Africa, yabo, and they were into this youth and arts type of thing. So when they heard about the Peace Jam, they tried to link up with events that we were doing as a Peace Jam. And they saw me, Paya, and I was one of the people that they highlighted. There was a lot of youth, brapa. There was a lot of youth, but they selected me, ba okay, Chonga.
Come on.
They selected me about Chonga. Yo, you're gonna be the person that's going to be representing hip hop. Yabo. Then there were other people that were selected to represent acting, and then there was people that were selected for poetry specifically. Nah. Yeah, I was already in this.
Yeah, he was already on hip hop.
So that's how we then went. We're going to say visa and everything, and we had to go that side. That's how we went to go represent Ngapaya. And that for me, that was a highlight. It was something that was telling me, "By yo, Chonga, you can actually go far with this thing, if you take it seriously." So that's how I went from here to represent ESA in Sweden. And to be quite honest with you now, when I think of it, Goku, I'm like, at that time I actually didn't know shit. It's just that I knew, but yo, I have this music that I've created, and it's crazy. Yeah. If I go there and I create this or I perform this, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. When was this?
Damn! Oh, I can't. I don't remember the year. Yeah. The year. I'm not 100% sure.
So time is not about 20.
Nah, it was before 2010. It was before 2010 when this happened.
Oh, you were still new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So was in March that time. Yeah. But I knew about, okay, yo, I'm good with what I have. This what I have right here, I'm good with it. So
what was the magnitude of his stage? Like you was
bro, it was which brings us back it was not just one performance. Serious? Because we were there for a weekend. It was like a hip hop festival thing, and COVID was a hip hop and arts type of thing, So we performed. Was it different? We even performed at a museum. We created a whole thing, like a whole type of a play type of thing. Like a play, I just obviously had to come in when I had to perform in Dozam. We kind of made these songs that I have gel well with the play that was being done.
Shit,
bro, it was crazy.
It's more like a musical.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. We created la way. I only have pictures. I didn't have a phone at that time. So
2007. I didn't have it.
So we did that way, and then we came back. Sapin is also a showcase up in Cape Town just to indicate what we did. And it was nice. We packed a whole this whole place, AIC Roland Street. We packed it up. Yo, bro, it was nice. It was actually really nice. And I feel like I learned a lot because there's still people that I have ties with in Sweden.
Serious?
And we check up on each other. I know we progress of growth because Babi says okay, and then now there are people with kids and everything. So we still catch up, we still link up with regards to and all of that. So we still do those things, even though I feel like Had I gone there a bit later, I would have accomplished much more than
Much
what I did.
more, yeah. Like back in 2015.
You,
Different,
brother man.
Okay, 2017.
Hey, yo.
Part of the reason why since we were injured, you understand?
To
Because the way
document
it was
kind
gonna
of
be.
shit. No one knew this shit.
Nobody knew.
Yeah.
MK Jonga Peace. We are
And that's also another crazy thing though. Abantu banala weba, okay, MK la outika peas and whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know about Nano Pizzo? We only became close last year.
It looked down.
Oh yeah, lockdown. Yeah. Lockdown. La ise angati lockdown was last year. Lockdown. Mamela, what happens? Mr. P and I, Mr. P, you remember I said he created my first beat, right? And then after that, he went ghost on me. Which I understand, like the obligation was just for him to make a beat. Yeah. So,
He also had his career to do.
yeah, I felt some type of way, but yo, this nigga doesn't really beat because he feels man dope. But then after that, I can't and say, God, nothing is being said. Yeah, but so I was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna chase the nigga or anything like that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna chase him. I'm gonna do my shit the way that I was doing it or wanted to do it. So that's how everything then went left, yeah, but. And then I found myself in degree places whereby people were speaking negatively about Mr. P.
Yeah.
But even though I wouldn't say, I wouldn't do that, but I would feel like I'm in between. Yeah. I'm here with y'all. I'm not with him, but we're not in a good space.
But still,
Nina, I'm not in a good space with y'all. But yeah, I got that love. Yeah, but that nigga actually started my career. That nigga. Yeah. But my career started there. So Angwazi teta badly about him. Yeah, but and then we started linking up when it was COVID, and then I told him.
I want to speak about it.
I was like, yo, nigga, like at some point, nigga, I almost dropped a diss track for you, nigga.
You got one in the vault?
I was like, yo, I don't have one in the vault, but if it's up here, you're already thinking, but yo, nigga, if they played the wrong beat, nigga, I would have gone off on you. No, but I didn't have enough reason for me to say, yo, I hate this nigga for this reason.
But you knew that.
And I knew, even though I was not working with him, I knew this nigga is one of the niggas that is resourcely in whatever we are doing. In whatever we are doing, he is resourceful. Yeah. So I was like, I can't hate on this nigga. Because of him. Oh, snap.
He doesn't care about his negative. And if you go in the podcast, surely.
Yeah.
Every time, you want to take a second, whereas was back here, NamaZotsho.
Yeah, there's no, yeah.
Everybody has a place. Bandi report out about blog. Exactly.
Nah.
Because I think I do constructive.
Yeah, no, P is a very.
Let's fast forward. What's the state of the lockdown? You all did because of cover AMs and PMs. Opportunity drops 5 a.m. Nobody expecting that shit. And it's COVID.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Pacino went off.
That shit was dope.
Don't care.
That shit was not dope. That shit was whack, bro.
That shit was
just
dope.
joking. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. That shit was not. Nah. That shit was not dope. I mean, that shit was not whack, yeah, bro. The reason why I'm saying that is when I saw that, because I was first only exposed to the clip that I saw on Facebook. And I was like, yo, what is going on? What the hell is going on?
Let's face it. If we're talking construction of bars, we can say nah. Okay. But the way it came, and if you listen to what he was saying, and after the podcast, you can understand where the nigga was coming from. You understand? Now you guys did. You wanted to clear some shit out.
Yeah.
And that time was like, Chloe, I felt like you were me.
Remember live,
ne? Yeah.
Yeah, but when you can't catch a flag because you can say Opportunity doesn't have that much of a fan base. Yeah, but what you did there is like, no, this nigga is speaking truth. This nigga reminds me of me.
Yeah.
You understand? When you said, I remember the times when you were questioning la response of Majid. or the bones. The question is like let's talk about live because they couldn't first get hold of Upachi.
Yeah.
I don't know if not in Namufumana now.
I think we got him, but his network was not good.
Because I remember when you said, Klawi, nothing in Naba, we are both about P. I think it was after sanitary now. Because Bato Natsika, we don't even know the Nick. No.
Oh, yeah.
And then your follow-up question, I'm thinking I'm going to paraphrase and go show, but it was along the lines of Bana. But how do you do a remix?
If you don't know the nigga. Like, that made no sense to me.
The nigga is hosting, not gonna perform
At Top
Deck.
But you don't know the nigga, he's the one who's hosting.
So how does that work?
From there, I was pissed off because I was really, and the way you analyzed, like when it comes to bars and shit, I was like, this is the one.
Yeah, I liked the way that we did with Mr. P because of, I feel like it's almost similar to how you guys are. Mr. P, obviously Mr. P is a producer, he works with a lot of artists, so he's mindful of what he needs to say.
Not pissing off.
He's mindful. Now, as I said, even when I started this music thing, I never created no friendship with these people. I had no networks with these niggas. So I'm not losing anything to tell a nigga like, yo nigga, you capping. I don't believe what you're saying because of A, B, and C. You understand? I don't have a problem with doing that.
I don't mind. We on the street. If you want to square up, let's square up.
If it gets to that, it gets to that, bro.
Because at the end of the day, we're making music, right? You guys are making music. I'm a fan. Also, a lot of other fans respect my opinion.
Yeah,
you understand?
true.
So I have an obligation. Where's our fans to speak?
Like just to emphasize that saying that you are a fan, it's just underrating yourself because you are an executive. Because you did executive work for OTC.
That tape is fire.
And you did it. The track Apam TC, like he was the executive producer like Apam. He was the one that was saying, okay, TC, you're not gonna feature this one, you're gonna feature this one.
And the nigga was giving up, you know.
And this face, nigga, we Fakaleves.
And I told niggas this studio, bro, if you're not gonna change the verse.
This nigga's capping. You a fan, bro. Like, don't let this nigga gas you.
This nigga is an executive.
Don't let this nigga gas you.
This nigga
don't
is
let.
executive.
It's either okay if you told her that it's either this nigga's a fan or this nigga was a secretary. TC.
Nah.
You can ask that nigga. This nigga, last one used to send me songs, and they're like, how is it? Niggas.
Hey yo,
I want to find that clip.
That's what you do as if you know a person that's a fan that knows music. You send them music. You say track. You understand? As a fan, can you analyze this track for me? No, A&R does not do that. Nah, that's not A&R, bro.
A&R, what do they do?
They're not fans, bro. They're not there to...
fans because in order for you to live a
I can be your A&R but not be your fan, bro. I can be an A&R and not be a fan of your sound, of your music.
This nigga's an executive.
Nigga, fuck you.
Executive fan.
Nigga, as an executive, he's not in the mixtape, he's not in the album.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? We're not gonna start this, right? We're not gonna start this.
Let's go.
We're not gonna start. I don't want to start with him.
He wants to
I don't want to start with him.
I'm ready, nigga.
Okay, like listen.
On a real note.
Okay. Listen.
Don't listen too much.
Yeah.
On a real note, so
okay.
Like I love that shit.
Okay, before you go on, like nigga, I want us to go like document everything. I don't want us to get crazy and get excited and skip like his names. So that point, it was before 2010. We were Sweden. So during that time, did you create any part of work like a album and stuff or mixtape within from 2007 like 2015
up until now?
No. Like before.
Okay.
COVID.
I I had created my first tape was called
Because I had a mixtape.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking, because I know that you had a mixtape.
Yeah, there was. I first created a project called Deducation, right? Yeah, Deducation. It was basically a mixture of dead and education. The reason why I created that was
Dead as in
dead.
ufa, or dead
Ukufa. Because at that point it was around about when people were saying hip hop is dead.
Oh.
So I kind of fused the fact that people that say hip hop is dead are not educated about hip hop. So that's why the deducation, So you only say it's dead if you don't have education about it. So I put those two together. So I created that, but for me, it was mainly about just saying I have something. To be quite honest with you, it was not something that I thought is going to be super professional. But because Ngogeana, I was using the links that I had created in the game.
In Black Tape, there's too much of a closer tracks. That's what makes me think that. That makes me surprised when I saw you like speaking too much English. I was like, this nigga, I know him as like closer track, like. Then once I know Slash, I was like, this thing is like Slash.
Yeah. And I actually like this that it's got Slash. I also felt it's a bit similar.
Yeah.
I also felt like it's with similar styles.
That's what I thought. Like, when I Slash, like MK, like.
That Eminem influence.
So I created that in this panel about Black Scientists, about Matic, Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It dropped something. So I worked with him.
Black Scientists. WhatsApp.
I don't know. I've been thinking he's probably gonna come through.
No, he's not. Yeah.
When he comes, we're gonna have.
He should.
Second style, like daily.
Yeah. Now he should come through along as Balba Black. This is where he So I did that, and then I created I created a mixtape after that.
Yeah.
And then I now recently dropped something else. But to be quite honest with you, the one that I just dropped now is
you don't like it?
it's not that I don't like it. It's just that there's a lot of emotional feeling tied to it.
That's the one we had a video. You posted on TikTok. You sitting on a chair.
No, like freestyle, pound cake.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those are most recent stuff that I'm just pushing out. You would love that, considering the type of music you like. You would love those. So I created one called 8:20 p.m. Yabo. Now, game naga with me, because I'm a writer, everything there's a play in there. So it was like 8:20 p.m. But obviously people wouldn't understand. But then if you look at 8:20 p.m. in digital time, it's 2020. So that was music that I created in 2020. So it was music that I created in 2020 that I put together and I wanted to release out.
You don't think of titles. You don't just come up with shit.
You don't just G.
Okay, great, Nika. Like, let's go to I Love You Still.
Yeah.
But that's my jam. I Love You Still is like, I played it for my girl and she was like, are you breaking up with me? I was like, nah, like, I love you still.
Yeah.
No matter when they can do
that is
that song is like, but you still love her.
Yeah, true.
And I think that happens a lot. Because sometimes you don't break up because but you born a good relationship, but now, man. We're not gelling.
We're together at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Remember when I think you wrote something for playing I Love You Still. I won't lie, I don't know the song, but you've got some like on a deep side when motivational speak. Because I remember you posted status to WhatsApp, right? It was about communication or something.
Yeah.
Then I told you that it was communication. That time, I
remember.
It was not a breakup with my fiance, but it ended up being it's sort of not a breakup, but a sort of a paused relationship or separation for one. And I told you, bro, this shit is what is fucking up. That fucked up our relationship.
Yeah. I mean, let's go back to I Love You Still.
We are speaking about that. Like, I Love You Still is like one of the songs a lot of people still love.
It's my This is my favorite song.
This is, I have a lot, like, but if I post a clip here, okay, WhatsApp, a lot of people are like, oh, my favorite. Like, I like to share in those out. And they would be like, this is my favorite. And the crazy thing to me is that it's sort of like, if fan base that I started with, umculo, is still the fan base that I have now, even though it has more people, but it's still the same type of people. Yeah, because the reason why I'm saying that is, to me, I Love You Still was sort of like an extension to Uspokas.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Because Spokas naye.
It was basically,
Spokas.
That's the thing, you understand? So it was kind of like that type of thing, and people are still like, whenever I play that song, wherever they see that, they're like, yo, this is still my favorite. I love Ingoma Zakho and whatever, but this song right here. Yeah. And a lot of people, Amachitamanins will listen to that song and they'll be like, whenever I listen to that song, because most of the things that you mentioned here is things that I've gone through. And I've gone through with Imetios, whatever, yeah, bro. So that song, bro, like, yo, it's one of these. Yo, this guy. Yo, no, bruh. Yeah, I don't.
I can't remember now, like, but I just remember a few lines.
Oh yeah, this is the other thing that I wanted to say. To piggyback on that, like with songs like that, and this is status WhatsApp, is that I found that a lot of people are having problems in relationships because of communication. So I started something on my WhatsApp, right? Because I have a lot of people on my WhatsApp, like about 400 something. So what I do is I have something called Question of the Day.
What the fuck?
So I have something on Izinatsika status called Question of the Day. Yabo? So in that Question of the Day, what I do is I'll speak about those relationships. Yabo? Not mainly to say what a relationship should be like your own but version of yes, sort of, because I would come with a scenario and say, relationship yako, what would you do? And then everyone is going to come with their different opinions. Okay, and then I'm going to take... Okay, so there was one that I asked this past... just to remind myself. Let me just check for one that I asked this past week, which was a bit... Mabandabanins were very invested in that one.
When you talk about relationships, you're pissing me off. So let me just piss off.
Nah, my man. Okay, this is the easiest one, yabo. And this one was simple, but a lot of people took it to another level, yabo. So I was like, would you like to find that your partner is cheating red-handedly or whatever, or whatever, or does it hurt you more it takes? Like imagine this, you pick up your phone and you're seeing this guy babaya chat, and one you see on the chats this guy knows things about him that you don't know. Yeah, and then secondly...
And they are vibing.
Yeah, and then secondly, I be like, yo, no, I'm not doing anything. And then he's like, come through. You understand? And then I be like, yo, but drop me location. And then the next text you see is, I'm outside. And that's the last text you see. That's the last text. Now Ingo is playing tricks on you. Like,
and then any option about Mbo already ended.
Yeah. So which one hurts you more?
Yo, nigga, this is difficult because like Umbo already ended. Like that's what I like, because now
I want your opinion. Wait, before I'm going to play in the scenario as well. So this is what I asked, Yabo. This is what I asked. So the question was, here's which one hurts you the most, right? So scenario is, 1, you catch your girlfriend cheating live. Like it's either she's sleeping with this guy or whatever, right? Second one, you pick up your girlfriend's phone and you see it texts, right? she's texting with this guy.
Team on test time.
But it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you're seeing that she's texting with this guy. They busy, man. They nice, they cozy. And you see that this guy knows things about your girlfriend that you didn't even know. Yabo? And then she's like, this guy's like, yo, nah, I'm chilling. No, he's on Kadlisha, man, type thing. Yabo? And then she's like, yo, but drop me the location. Drops the location. And then the next text you see, she says, I'm outside. No more text after that.
Okay, like the another text. Like,
no more text after that.
After that, she said, wow, this was
nice. I'm home safe, but I do want to say that was amazing.
That's amazing.
Dog.
Which one hurts you the most out of the two?
Dog, I'm telling you one thing.
Wait, I don't want to know what you will do. I want to know which one hurts you the most out of the two.
Don't catch you in bed. My bed? Nah, nigga.
I don't know, nigga.
Bruh, the text.
Fuck the text.
The texts are going to make you think of so many different things, bro.
Let me tell you one thing. If I hear people saying that you're cheating, right? To me, until I catch you, you're not cheating, right?
Bro, you called her on the phone.
Listen, I'm trying to get there. So, bro, I may be in Samsung.
All right.
Yeah, dog. It's gonna hurt me. And it's gonna hurt me hard. And I'm gonna play scenarios and whatever. But the difference is, the reason why this one will hurt me more is because now I have a decision to make. So now the decision I have to make is either I break up with you or I throw away my life.
I'm kidding the nigga.
I feel like it's both of them, though. That comes with both of them. Like, am I breaking you up or am I finding this nigga because I can see this location right here?
Bro, finding a nigga is a total different thing because you might get days already left. You understand?
That's his house, nigga.
Yeah, that is our house. You don't get him there. You fuck your chick, but the pain is no longer there. It's there, but the anger might have.
But for me,
but dog, you in my bed, dog. I know every weapon upper clean. Now the only decision that's difficult now is how I react. You understand? That's why it would hurt me the most because now the conflict here, I've got 3 kids, bro. This nigga is here.
Mel,
dog, let me finish. The dog is here. You understand? So now, by letting him go, or do I end this nigga right here, right now, with this bitch? Because she's no longer my chick now. She's a bitch.
The question is, what hurts you the
most?
The reason why it hurts the most,
okay. The thing is, Mamela, the thing is, with that scenario, as you said, you have an option. Do I end them and whatever? And that's you taking out that anger. With text, you can't do shit. You seen it and you're like, whoa.
You're on your own with text.
Exactly.
And you are hurting.
You are hurting. It's chowing you. You see every text that you see, it's chowing you the most. There's no freaking way, bro. Imagine if that nigga says, I'm glad you're home safe. I've always been right about you. You were a beast in the bed.
That's different.
Bruh, come on.
That's different.
Brother. What?
That's like when,
what?
When she doesn't even move.
Yeah, for you like, for us in normal sense. But this, what was she doing?
Like she's saying, I enjoyed it and now the nigga is saying,
oh my God, bruh. You thinking, you looking at this text and you're thinking,
it's both, bro.
Exactly, bro.
But for me, it's a text, nigga.
The text will chow you. Because now it's your own mind that's playing games on you.
I'm not option with text. You don't know what to do with text because text.
You can't take out your anger. You can't take out your anger, bro.
The next thing is, the worst thing about you cope. Now I'm going out with you guys. Yeah, what's your cell?
But
the slightest remark, now the slightest remark, now the protection about, whoever endibana
nigga,
naye
it's
hard
the
dog
text.
sozoyithuka.
It's the
The
text.
text will murder you.
Go with the text, nigga.
hard dog zoyithuka.
It's the text.
Dog ephethe yakho dog.
But
Let's shake.
in that, Mamela,
Umfazi wecheka mntakwethu.
the thing
Ah, come on, dog.
okay.
No.
He is a fan.
The thing is, we reality like a petting. Because we got options.
To take out your anger.
Like we can fuck the nigga up.
Afuna uxoka mina bro. Mina ndiqala ujoyina xa ngoba sibasela ijoto xa udikile ndini. Vaya. Because once ungijolele, I don't know how I will react.
Yabona mamela ke ngoku, yabona, this is the problem. And I don't want us to dwell on this because now, as I said, I have these questions of the days
But
every day.
This thing is like it's something that's happening like regularly.
Yeah, it's norm. That's why everyone on my WhatsApp wants to always comment on these things. Because it's things that people go through every day. The problem with that when Abraham is that it will happen in Doba Uitet Bajonga. Let me know. I don't have a problem with you telling me that, so that we find our ways, in a civil manner. But the problem is, and as much as I don't want to piss people off, or stepping on people's toes, bro, in most cases, females like their bread buttered on both sides.
Yeah.
They like their bread buttered on both sides. Maybe when are you good for her, when it comes to life. When it comes to life, you good for her. But there is that one dude, that she's always, it might not even be a nigga that fucks good. She might have had, one day, that nigga.
Not the last.
That nigga
The
one
nigga
day
is
probably.
sick or something.
Yeah. So, bro, so it might just be that once-off thing, and then when you caught it, and then it was, because probably that's why the niggas texting on some, sure, I was always right about you, you were beast in the bed, because this is the first time probably he's getting this, but the fact that it's the first time, it makes no difference to you, it makes no difference. So it's,
bro, what's forgivable, ne? How contemplate and good text, I froze but I'm that's a different thing.
Yeah.
We can walk through that. But dog, you went there.
Bro, it's not like my man. Imagine you reading.
What the fuck? Nigga, we don't talk after that shit. I'm telling him, no. Why are you talking to this nigga?
Omar's intention, yeah. No, but listen to this. You're reading the text, ne?
No.
And then you're hoping in your head, but okay, mnana layout idala imihla yabo. Mhlawumbe udikiwe uye wathi ba okay, ndidrophele location. Uyayazi ba yena akazoza. And then the next text you see is I'm outside. Bro.
And the other thing is like this was fun.
Yo.
Maybe people is always celebrated because I let's say imate yakho ne because amachite dale vele imate yakho ino baby daddy yebo alahleke umntana yebo ubone text uba uvaye safe no ne xa umbuza wena uba kwenzela ntoni athi kuwe normal inenzelayo lo muntu lona every time I date ne he has issues yabo so I needed to tell him bana now I met the guy so ucela unganze zanto uqhela uzenza uba uzonokha apha endlini okanye ungikhangela ngo-12 okanye uthini I needed to tell him face to face. How do you deal with that?
That's different though. It's not 100% different, but it's different in a sense that
she went there to the nigga's house to explain this shit.
Now, why do we need to go there?
Maybe.
Why do you need to go face to face?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. The big scenario. How do you react?
That's exactly how I'm reacting to Zombu's about why did you feel the need to go there? And in most cases, in most cases, even in most cases, I'm not saying that I've dated, but even in most cases, if there's a way, if there's a way, in most cases, I transport her to Indawaya goes.
Yeah.
Yabo? So why did you feel the need that I'm not supposed to transport you to this one?
Yeah, but you're not asking me. You're not answering.
Kaloku, you asked me what I do. That's what I do. That's one of the first questions I'm going to ask.
Now she explains why I'm
Uzodibana ngalo naye face to face. I can go drop you phana ndinilinde nithethe into yeni serious ubuye siyam. It's complicated, bro. It's complicated. Now I know. That's why I have these questions of the days. But yeah, even though we're not dwelling on that.
Let's get back to the music, nigga.
Let's go back to the music.
Like MK. Yeah, you've been doing this, nigga. You got a track and a video, like I don't know, it's a big bang, what?
Break the bank. Break the bank.
Break the bank.
You winning with headshots?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how did that track come about, and who, like, who's on the beat? Who's on the production?
DAZO did the beat. Everything was done by DAZO on that song. How that song came about, it was just a freestyle, basically, how I started it. In most songs I will do that, like if the beat is being created, if I feel like I feel the need to freestyle to this, then I feel like it's a song that I would do, right? So it started, I freestyled the hook and stuff like that, and it became something that was vibing. I was like, I can actually do this. Like, I feel like in my music career, there's a lot of things that I did just to prove that I can actually do this. Yeah, because Break the Bank was back whereby people were not saying much. Especially mumble raps and all of this crap. Yeah, so I felt like I can do a song that does this. Yeah,
but say something
in it. Yeah,
so
that's how I created Break the Bank. And then people started to love that song, and I was like, okay, cool, let's do a music video for it. We did a music video. We shot that as well. It was nice. It was shot. It was this other guy, I forgot his name. I don't know if he still works for that production house, but it's a guy from up in Mitchell's Plain. He's a colored guy. Or Ilro. His name is Ilro.
He also speaks.
Yeah. So he shot that video, and I was like, yo, this is nice. Shout out to him, yeah.
Yeah, I came across Onjita, Naga, is a huge hip hop fan. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So I saw a clip. Yeah, break the bang. So I was like, okay. I was MK. I was like, nah, let me go to YouTube and check this shit. I was like, okay, it's not only the hook that's fine. The song is fine.
The verse is nice.
The verse is.
It's well put together.
I don't give a fuck about the hook. Sometimes I don't give a fuck about the beat.
Like, I'm not asking for him now. So most of the tracks, because I'm a renowned beat maker, I would go listen to the beat 3 times before I listen to the lyrics.
Yo.
Like, umjita wenze i-track God did. Khalid.
Unnecessary long verse with Jesus.
And then umjita wenza la way, I was like, what the fuck? Still the beat. I like this beat, I like, and then I was listening to him, I was like, this makes sense. These lyrics like talks to me.
Yeah.
Well, Jay-Z, like, he's talking to the billionaires, the millionaires.
Yeah.
Like,
that's all this is. Yeah.
I'm not a millionaire, so he doesn't talk to me.
Yeah.
So this nigga talks to me. Like, why did you have to, like, when's that?
Honestly, it was a coincidence. When that song dropped, I had already had the verses for what God did.
So that?
Yeah. Like, I was not, it was not for God did. I was not doing it for God did. It was a song that I was creating.
Because it's also spiritual in that sense.
Yeah. So when that song dropped, I had no hesitation. I knew this is the beat. Even though I was already looking for a producer that's going to make this beat for this song that I was creating. When God did dropped, I was like, this is the song.
Yeah.
I was like, if I can go onto the internet and get this beat, it's over. I'm creating the song. I don't want to hear nothing. Because now hey, I'm creating this for if I go Spotify, but because automatically clearly she writes the beats. No, I'm just gonna do this, drop it for free. People can have this for free. Yeah, but that's like I've gotten to that point where if I want to do something and drop something for free, I can do it right now. Yeah. Like what I did with the 8:20 p.m. This is another flex that I don't like to use, but
use it.
When I
it's a flex,
when I dropped to 8:20 p.m. right, because business side, I've been groomed by already D, but also my work culture, like what I do and stuff like that, also grows me in that sense. Yeah, so what I did, I sold to 8:20 p.m. before I released to 8:20 p.m. Like I sold it to a company in exchange for one, but before now on marketela, and two, they wanted me to create banners, adverts zabo. Yabo. Okay. So I was like, okay, cool. This is a balance for me. I'm good with this. Yabo. But the money that they put on the table for this transaction, I was like, okay, cool. So I'm selling you guys this tape to do what? They're like, no, we're buying this tape because we believe in your dream, and we're trying to empower you with your dream and whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So if you're giving me this amount and I just need to create 2 ads or 3 ads for Nina, and then we sorted, then they were like, yeah, no, that's it. Yabo. I was like, okay, cool. Is a talent to drop the prices for the tape and I drop.
Yeah.
Yabo. This is how Bangalban. Okay, I'm not chasing Wogindoba. I need to make a certain target. I'm good. Yabo. Cool. So these people, they drop the amount. I get the amount. We get the papers. I sign in non-disclosure. That's why I still. Amount. Yeah. I was more, bro. Anyway.
You are not
bro. I'll tell you why. So we signed in non-disclosure and whatever. Zongas away. Out of La Mali, the reason why I'm saying I'm good. Out of La Mali away is the money I used to buy my car. What? The one that I'm driving now.
Mercedes.
How fast to
they call it the Mac.
Yeah.
It's the Mac.
It's a universal.
Yeah. So I got to do that, and then I got to be able to print out a couple of my CDs as well. Yeah, boy. I sold those. Some of them I gave them out for promo. I feel like
I never understand about it.
What takes more?
So you got this deal. What was the deal?
The deal was, Jonga, this is what we want to do. We understand you're a musician, right? Yeah. And then when I send out I get you to know, but look, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do. Like let's say Skuyo is a set whereby I do photography. Sometimes I shoot promos for stuff. Promo skelem, if you've ever seen it, it was shot here. Yabo. So I do all of those things. And then I told them this. They were like, okay, cool. We understand you're a musician. We need this work done. But to be honest, this is the amount that we had as a budget, Yaliwe. Okay. But because we want to empower you in doing this, we can up the budget to X amount if you are happy with that. Yabo. Then you have just created a J. Banners.
Yes, the keys.
Banner for what we need. You can just create 2 banners for Tina for 2 different seasons. Then see us, but we're good. Okay. So I was like, okay, now I'm actually good with that. So we created that. We did that. Went straight to dealership. I was like, yo, I need this car. Yeah. And they were like, yo, they took me for a joke though. Yeah. They were like, no, you do know you can't get this car on finance. I'm like, I wanted cash. Mm. They were like, okay, we can see what we can do. I was like, just give me the banking details. I did a transfer right there and then. Because no, I did. But they would take, like, they thought I wasn't serious.
Dealership.
Pagu dealership, yeah. Oh, so I was like, yo, give me the banking details.
I don't want your fucking finance.
Yeah, don't tell me about financing. Give me the banking details. Yeah, nigga, banking details. It's gonna go get relaxing. Yeah, nigga, banking details. That divine and you put it la pekaslam. That transfer away in because this is a large amount. I so clearish and namhlanje. So I can leave without the money. I'll send you in Ansiga proof. Yeah, I'll send you proof of payment. Yo, when he saw me do that transaction, only then they started printing on my paper and whatnot. And all of that. That means it okay. Probably the funds are gonna reflect tomorrow or the day after. When it's done, and then I left. This is span. They called me, but ziklerishile izinto and sesikwenzele number plate imoto yakho izophuma inephepha izophuma number plate that's done uphuma kwayapha. That okay, I'm coming after work. After work ndayapha ndabuya ngayo ikari yami.
Nigga. That's a flex, bro. That's a proper flex. So we can literally say you bought your car in Mali.
I can't say that. I can't say.
Lord can say. The last person, like the first and last person before that flexed that much, it blew my mind off. The money that he made was 80p.
Go music.
If you remember that.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah, I remember that.
The nigga has a different hustle. Now we have a different hustle. You want it, bro?
Well, you're getting endorsement and stuff, but I'm just get copy.
By selling copies like this, yeah.
Endorsement came.
Go music.
Yeah, because basically they called me Payana just to perform at some promotion that they were gonna have. Yeah, and then by selling myself and sending my promo and I mean my bio and everything, they didn't saw. But no, actually this person does A, B, and C. So we can just make a deal with this person as Glendo, then Tina by buying this. I was like, that's all, bruh.
Who needs to be
That's all, bruh.
That's a fucking huge flex.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Nigga, I feel like you don't flex enough. Nigga.
I don't, bro. I'm not here for that though.
But nigga, it's like
but you need to need to humble.
Like
some niggas need to be humble.
Like history
Yeah, and some niggas need to be humbled, bro.
History is like documenting you. Go your own way.
Why you want to have a sense because like still came as man. It's like I'm the shit. Nah, nigga,
like we're talking about the
tape yam was 8:20 p.m. So it like 2020, but I dropped it on 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
okay. Like let's check before 2021. Let's check before COVID. Like before COVID, like I was seeing you around performing, doing go radio, go push. Radio, no.
Yeah, and good off FM.
Yeah, good off Nickborn. Like
he shut down. He showed a fool.
Like that freestyle was dope. Being break the peg.
I did a sequel. I did something before that, and then I had to break the bank.
Yeah.
I preach it.
Shut it down.
Like nigga, take us and walk up. Let's take us before then we COVID. Was season 8 document that right?
Yeah.
Before COVID, we are sparring. I got to reconnect again, Mr. P.
Nah.
Like what the producers was planning us when that's cut. 2015, 2016,
Yeah.
You know.
Mainly, I worked with Uti. I'm a very loyal type of nigga, ne?
Yeah.
In music and everything in my life, yeah, bro. So Uti, when I started working with him, I was very skeptic of working with anyone else. I didn't want to work with anyone else.
Because he understood.
Yeah, if there was something that was popping up, I was like, yo, I can jump into the way yako, but if it's gonna be a beat that's produced by if it's a beat that's produced by Tiezo, then I'm cool. Yeah, bro. So it has always been like that. I've always worked with that. Yeah, bro. So I worked with Tiezo. I worked with Big Weezy Classics.
Big Weezy.
Yeah.
Yo,
and that time was the time when he was hated the most, and I worked with him.
It's a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's doubting his talent, but Big Wiz is also like me.
True.
He
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Nah. So I worked with him. I worked with Tabiso Taile, Dre at Bull Terriers Records. Yeah. I worked with Avicii Vo. And then everyone else I worked with, when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to Indoze promo or features and stuff like that, then I would work with everyone else. like abo Loon Hefner and all the other producers angapha and stuff like that.
You said something, bro. Like why share hanging. I think it was also another revenue stream. But you busy already. You used to get paid.
Yeah. Bro, this is what you need to understand. This is what you need to understand. When you work with those type of people, right? Whenever they approach you, they will approach you. Like, let's say already D will send me a message to WhatsApp. I'll be like, yo, we're working on something, right? My wife is going to message you. First, okay, has my number, yeah, but because he manager, yeah. So it's like she will reach out to you. But this is more or less what we're working on, so that you understand. By the time she reaches out to me, also Richard and tell her, yo, okay, cool. This is the budget. Are you cool with this? Okay, yeah, I'm cool. Okay, sharp, send me an invoice. Ask her Tete about anything. Nothing has been done yet. Yeah, you need to send them. They'll tell you this is the budget. When not tell us about the invoice, and then we work accordingly.
But still, budget.
Yeah.
You're not saying
yeah, but they will tell you about X amount is a budget, and then in most cases the amount that they will tell you about the budget is way more than what you would normally want. Like they'll look at the previous interaction. They'll be like, okay, mhlambi price yake inyukile ngoku, but the budget here we need to send the show by it's way more than that, so that whatever I tetayo ibe plausible. Because ngokubuya nyoluka, the next thing is abafuna ukubiza in the next interaction because
we can say easily 76.
Yeah, about type thing. So it was that type of interaction. I know a lot of artists up in Cape Town probably don't have this, but now I have invoices. I mean, this is in MK the Prince invoice.
What the fuck?
I have an invoice book. Like, okay, it's not a book, but it's a digital invoice book.
It's a book
that you send. You need to have, like, how are you always going to be texting people back?
You got numbers.
I have numbers on Yes, I have that.
You know.
How do you not have that as...
Do you know about when niggas as a rapper from 2010, from 2001?
I know, that's the thing. That's why I'm saying now the way in which I network had to be different, because I knew there's a lot of people here that are considered dope. But Abana Nicks, they've never been paid.
Nigga.
Bro, I know that.
They've never been booked.
Bruh.
For a professional gig where you get paid.
Nah, bro. I'm not no kwaz. For instance, Ngoku, when Unatsiga DJ Azul just dropped a project, yabo. I didn't know by the dropanini, so it's my bad in not marketing my track pa. But this is what he did. He sent me a beat. He's like, yo, I'm working on an album. I know, but I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what you need to rap about, what you need to do. I'm giving you this. This is what you go. When I got in studio, I had a bit of a rearrangement that I wanted to do with the beat because of what I wanted to do. And then I asked him, are you cool with the rearrangements of the beat? He wasn't too cool with that, but he still trusted me.
Yeah.
He's like,
he wants you to be you.
Yeah, he's like, send me whatever it is that you've worked on. I rearranged and I work, and I sent him. Never heard that thing back. Like normally a person would say, hey, I'm co-haping and you're Nah, I never heard from that up until the project. You understand? Sekdala ndifumene. By the time you get sent a PTI, that means it's concluded. But yeah, the deal is concluded, but we're doing this.
And it's up to him, and I phone, because he's paying for the time.
Yeah.
And if we had found with him, I said, going back to this feature paying shit, how do you feel about it?
Paying for the feature?
Yeah.
It also depends as to why you're doing the feature. Now, I strongly feel that way. Like in most of the songs that I've done, I don't have a lot of features. My first question for him is, why are you wanting to feature me?
Yeah.
That's my first question.
So depending on your answer.
Yeah. And also it works is okay. You can't just go on. You understand? So one, what have you done? And two, why do you feel like you're ready to feature me right now? Right now. Because if we do it now, and then you are at a point now you have Abantu that has eyes and ears onto your music. And then now you feel like, I just need a MK the Prince track. We've done that already. Why are we doing it again? You understand? And then if you didn't market the last one, why would I feel like you're going to market this one?
So I have to charge you now.
Yeah, but then it becomes a different conversation.
So if the marketing is good, you don't need to get paid.
Who? With who? With Lelaiti Incha.
Incha.
Yeah, if he liked Incha and his skill is there.
Yeah.
If his skill is there, bro, like, and he's able to market and put his thing out there, then we can talk about doing a song.
Okay, let's say before let's say we light beside B. We boy light a piece. Yen's track, we wanna go TikTok, we wanna go YouTube, we wanna buy share. Then is a cool it's done. I bought a man who dial busy from back track now. But I born bike say, I'm a ways I go YouTube bike say. This and one in swim.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying.
No, like what I like conversation I can now eating.
Yeah, like if it's a matter of he's good.
Are you gonna groom
he's
him?
Marketing. I don't ever take charge of anyone's career.
Yeah.
But if they feel like like the things that you're doing, the places that you're exposed to would grow me as an artist, then cool, bro. We can chill. I'm not even going to say that I'm grooming you, but we can chill. Yeah, but we can probably conversations that I have or people that I interact with that might grow your network or your market or whatever the case may be. So I don't have a problem with that. Like when I started working with Abo Ready D, I went to Oma Red Bull Studios to chill with Amachi. We didn't have much that we could do at that time, but it made it to a point whereby when I have to get to a studio, Red Bull Studios and work. And Nala nervousness, this is the Red Bull Studios and whatever. I'm already exposed to it. So if it's that type of interaction, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. It's a different conversation if it's someone that's been in the game though.
Do you think you speaking English gave you an advantage?
When it comes to, I feel like it gave me. I feel like it was an advantage and a disadvantage.
Especially I became down.
Abantu basekasi, they don't feel like I've done enough, or they don't feel like I need to be considered as one of those. And I don't have a problem with that, because you saying that or you feeling that takes away nothing from what I've done. Yeah, I'm doing no opinion, and I don't have no. If feelings are detached from land.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got to have one.
Yeah.
Like
you understand?
okay, like before you go, you paper me, like when I'm talking to you, I'm talking like with someone that I know. Like I've experienced, I saw you perform, and I was like hooked, and I listened to your tracks back then. So like impact yako doesn't go unnoticed. Like umuntu otakwazi like apekasi ngumuntu ongafuna ukwazi.
True.
Like umuntu amazi madness, amazi uphizo should know MK, because like this is one of the guys that have been doing this thing.
Yeah.
But so like I'd feel like when I was feeling ati apekasi just because when I speak in English, abantu abakwazi bazwa like ngapha, but like you are bandakwazi.
Yeah, it is a fact though if we look at it in a sense that I've been doing music the way that I've been doing music, and I'm still going to, right? But if you look at two things, last year I dropped Iskelim, right?
Iskelim.
Yeah.
Iskelim.
Strictly cause Salaway.
Iskelim.
And then I dropped to God Did,
Iskelim.
which is a song that hits home, but the reception was different.
Yeah. So when Philippine advantage and disadvantage.
It's an advantage and disadvantage in that sense. But ekasi, the recognition is not there.
I was speaking English.
Yeah, because of the fact that I spit in the English. Yabo? But now, the fact that I spit in the English is still good or advisable to me because it has gotten me the deals that I want.
It made you break the bank.
Yeah. It made me break the bank for real.
And
Yabo? Yeah, true.
It's you, Nick. It's you.
It's definitely me. But then people want you to be a certain version of you.
That can't be.
Abandu, they want you to be.
It's life.
It's life, yeah. People want to believe or want you to be this person in order for you to be the right person for whatever it is that they look at you for.
Yeah, because there are people that they don't care about material things, right? If familiarity is well taken care of.
True.
Okay.
That's me.
Doesn't make sense. You understand? But not knowing back when just because the Yamazo is spanning down the team. Now ne perception big famba ukuba ihama mhlawumbe okanye Porsche.
Yeah.
Then sponsor. But you don't know what really is happening behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You don't know general span what is he thinking of.
Facts. That's a fact.
So don't you want to vent before we close off?
Nah, the vent. What do you mean vent, bro?
Just say anything that's in your chest that you hate.
Okay, cool. Like, one thing that I hate about this game, like I hate this game.
Yeah, let's go. I
would say like the fact that everyone's so fake.
Yeah.
Everyone's so fake.
How?
I hate that. Like, can't you be yourself, bro? Like, just be yourself. Most cases, most people. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get in problems with this, but I'm gonna say this. Wait, I'm about to say this. Yo, a lot of people in this game are dope on social media than in actual rap.
Here we go.
Bro, I'm actually speaking facts right now.
Let's go.
In actual factual, bro, they but dope on social media than they are in real life. Yeah. Like and when they are or what they are in music, they have more of a voice on social media
than on the bar.
Then you listen to music where you're like there are people, bro. I'm not gonna say names right now because I don't feel it's necessary. Mamela, there are people that I've given 4 chances. The first time be like, nah, this nigga whack, bro. This nigga whack.
Yeah.
But then on social media over and then you chance to be like
the same track mamele feel like it's work.
Yeah, be like okay, let me go back to this track. Di mamele track on another time at a different setting. I couldn't misayo. Nah, this nigga he's not ticking any boxes, yabo. And then you're like, okay, cool. Years later, abanye abantu bethetha ngale out uboma yo okay cool out noba ngoku he's grown umjita. You go listen to the guy and then you listen to the guy, you're like, yo, like there's nothing here, there's nothing. But umjita uyathetha on socials like crazy. What?
Hate.
No, I'm not hating on no one.
That's what I'm saying. That's a word that's used loosely, bro.
Bro, I have no reason to hate on anyone because I'm not gonna gain anything from hating on anyone. You understand? I'm just saying this because this is how I truly feel.
You can't hate anyone that you don't know.
This is how I truly feel. And I always say these things with Mr. P when we're sitting, so by to anyone else. Be like, Mr. P, do you honestly think Ubani is dope? Like, do you really feel like Ubani is dope? And I be like, do you really feel like Ubani is dope? Like, tell me your honest.
On this and this.
And tell me your honest opinion. Yeah, no, yo, Ubani, I feel like, but
the only guys that nigga answer nans.
I don't know about that. Probably you might.
So like give you opinion,
Yeah, a fan's opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Straight opinion.
Yeah, that's also something different because now I feel like when I speak about music, I speak different or I understand different to your typical fan. But okay, he's not a typical fan because he's
But
tried.
you just said
he's tried to rap.
It's a typical fan.
He's a
Ah, he
fan.
knows I'm
You just
He's
saw-
a fan.
you just-
He's a fan. He's not a
All right,
typical
all right,
fan.
like,
He knows I'm a-
all right, like, okay.
I can never bet.
My name is okay. Like
Always.
when I called Melz and said Melz, like we got MK is gonna come through, and he asked me like who's MK, and I was like okay.
There's no way. That's cap.
No,
It's a literal cap now.
no.
Literal cap.
No, not like that. Like I was like, what are you talking about? Like, Uzozani, no, like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, I think it was Thursday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. I was like, okay, like Friday, it's not MK, the Prince. And he was like, the nigga said you're gonna violate me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that nigga.
Yeah. Timothy.
And he said to me, just because you said that, he's not MK the prince, he's MK the princess.
And then he thought that's bars.
That's what he
right?
said.
He actually thought that's bars.
That's what he said.
You know it means. You think I'm saying that?
That's what he said.
Hey.
You know what happens? If you can watch the episode, this nigga's always setting me up. He tries to get something that he knows. I strongly feel that's gonna be controversial.
Yeah.
He puts it in there, and then
That's the podcast.
Yeah.
He always sets me up.
It's a podcast.
No. But on something that's actual, real. This is on something that's actual, real. Like
Yeah, okay.
I feel like
Guys, I'm just joking.
I felt like I felt like whenever I come through Apane, I'm going to address this with him. Yeah. Because there was an episode whereby he said something.
Yeah.
I think it's
Let's go
either
to
the
that.
one he had with Ulast or someone else. And something was said alongside, I don't know, in the Macheri or Abandwana.
Yeah.
And then he said something that was foul about to Azo.
I know.
I was not with that because Wafaga either I think it was
That's
he
it.
said
Yeah,
something
like
like on some it was like oh baby mama why I felt that was foul, bro. I felt that was foul.
Context, ne? Maybe we understand, and maybe we're gonna still say I'm foul.
Okay.
My thing was this, ne? He was going at Facebook.
Yeah.
Which I got, ne? Okay, cool. So MJ steps in.
MLJ, yeah.
So she comes in, a tet. Now the nigga comes in, he says, oh MJ, one choice sorted. He even made a bar about that.
Okay.
So I'm like, I've got 3 different kids. I've got
Different
3
mothers.
Different mothers, right? So the nigga has a child also. You understand? Of which is not in wedlock. He's no longer dating that baby mom. Ne?
Okay, but what was the okay?
So now, Umjita, uzothini, uzophinda meeties, uzochata maybe, yabo, or whatever. He's gonna have a child.
Okay.
So, is it fair to include the one Maxeba situation sorted?
That's the first thing. Secondly, wait, hold up. The one thing is this, right? One, when you go into Yabanda by 2,
For the church on tax.
anything, you basically exposing yourself to anything. You understand what I mean? Anything. It is not up to us, Tina Bandu, that are. Tina said, what's John? You understand what I mean? Asingeni ndawo kuyo. Up until Natis be part of the conversation.
Yeah, but you are part of the conversation when they're saying about like the way your choices sorted.
How are you part of the conversation?
Was if social media can comment.
Can read.
Can comment.
And comment, yes.
Comment.
But now again,
It's a comment.
Now the comment is, my kid is grow up and I'm still alive. Social media now when I follow then commenting. Obviously, commenting was good replies. They stay there.
How about if you did not comment because it doesn't involve you?
No, it was me calling out the name for bro. There are limitations, bro. You can't bring some.
But if you're calling out Umdu on some grown man shit, you don't have to bow your palapa inbox. But yo, bro, like I see what's happening up and this is what I feel, but it should have been done. You reached out to him. So y'all spoke about it as grown men.
I told you off air.
What politique?
One politique, and then he went to see we spit a verse. Still, what?
Spit a verse about what? About you?
No, not about choices. You're not listening.
About the choices sorted. I'm trying to figure out about where directly when do you fit in.
Because
I get that. I get why we are in Ghana as a fan because you're a fan. Okay, cool. But directly, like as I just told you, yo, maybe that's foul. And I take it part. You understand? But they didn't take it upon themselves. But they're gonna call him out.
But okay.
Wrong. John, now you offer him big time.
Okay, cool.
Again, we try to chain up next door.
Yeah.
Outside. So again.
No. Your
question is irrelevant.
No, listen to what I'm about to say. Mamela, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I told you could have reached out to the nigga.
I told you I reached out.
Cool. So this is what I'm saying. To Lenuditayo, Dianganda. And the girl or wrong or any guy or wrong. Dianganda.
You tell Jam how? Yeah, you chose us go. That you move here, Melz. Go to Melz.
So when Autanga Melz, I don't think you should have commented Glendo. Autiam, I don't think you should have brought the kids.
Melz, when he started, Zali Amatek.
What he?
So, like, no, man, why can't I see you like that? I go, like, this, then his reply, obtained, I take this as my brother.
Okay.
As my brother.
So you're doing in a sense of this is family. So this is family.
Understand? But basically, guys, I'm quasi sort of ways of lines.
Sort of what I'm saying should have been done.
Yeah, when's that way? Then he started posting his choices.
What's in a piece of what's in a
ways of fucking those choices and then what's up first things first. My dog, no, that's not it. Yeah,
can I ask something?
Yeah.
Why do you have the nigga on WhatsApp if he's blue ticking you for everything?
No, he wasn't blue ticking me for everything. It started there.
Because he probably felt you chose a side.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
bro, so Zokomenda when you reprimanded him.
Okay, and he kept on going. So I said, okay, this nigga is going public. Might as well show now public opinion. But my nigga, this is not it. Why?
Because it even does not.
So
I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not going to entertain issues Zenu no Ezo. I'm not going to entertain that shit.
But we need to call each other out.
Mamela, this is my thing. I'm not saying you were wrong for calling him out. No. I said, you're not wrong in calling them out. What? Nigga, I said, where now, Mamela, the way in which you commented, you chose a side, you directed it to one person. So that's why in the city, it's in public, but I'm not saying outie. But he didn't answer you. But I understand that. But in public, you could have just stopped it and then still, what do you mean by how? Guys, no, I equally man. If you have Indo that you guys feel you need to take into consideration, whatever, and sort it out by two.
Now the person that you're talking to, what else?
You saying that we comment? What do you mean
This nigga is
yeah. And also, so you're choosing a side. You're choosing a side. Yeah. And then if that does not happen, what do you do? What do you do if that does not happen?
One thing I say, This might help you.
Kaloku, I understand that part, but once that which you thought when it's span, in a span, what do you do? What does you do? Whatever it takes me. Mama Melani, this is where the problem is. They understand the concept umdulwane cherry next door, but the only problem in this Z2 is A1. No, Mamela, no. This is why in the city there's a difference between. No, this is why I'm saying there's a difference between the two. One is something that is literal. Two, it's something that's happening on social media.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
What?
That's the difference.
Cyberbullying is cool.
What do you mean?
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying Azo was right. I'm not saying that. Get that through your thick skull. I'm not saying he was right. But what I'm saying is the way in which you went about it. Nah, I'm actually cool, bro. I'm actually cool. I got too much passion when I speak. Imagine all of this passion on the beat. Let's go. But man, now this is what I'm saying, bro. In all reality, here's the thing. If OP is fighting with his girlfriend, right? P is fighting with his girlfriend on Facebook or whatever. Okay, they're going through a breakup. As you rightfully said, I'm reaching out to P, right? But if P is not answering me, and I decide back why I'm gonna comment the one thing as I tell but the reason why is because I'm not trying to choose a side. Fuck that shit. I'm not taking that shit. Nah, fuck that nigga.
I'm all for going against you can go at Mel J however you want.
Yeah, say it like that. Say it like that,
bro.
Yeah.
I said go at Mel J however you want. Just leave the kids out of it.
But where was this?
I said it the only way the government come up will respond again go because we active on social media. So I can mameli ku WhatsApp. Let me take it to e-field.
Did you inbox him?
It's not inbox. I said it to WhatsApp.
Kaloku you active go
Social media,
Facebook.
so I back on Facebook.
So why not inbox him go Facebook?
He did, but he can't remember.
Inbox for WhatsApp.
Probably kaloku bonile ba ku WhatsApp. You're just a normal fan. I'm not gonna be doing this.
How much more people?
Yeah,
How about this nigga?
No. MellzDaGodd is a fan. MellzDaGodd is a fan though. So he can't.
First friend this part, I'm probably the most powerful one.
You can't forget that though. He can't forget that though. He can't forget that. He can't.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
You got
What the fuck are we talking about?
Anfuni ulibale my G. Like I like the energy that you bring around. Yo.
Because he's a white theater, but you are a fan. That's a different fan.
Yeah, it's true. Like
I've never shied away from.
Yeah, Jonga. If you are a diski, there's a difference between umntu onxiba iskipa senatsika separates nala out is qabiwe wezimhlophe. He stands out because he's a different type of fan. He's a different type of fan. Out if he would have his own pirates page, a lot of people would follow him.
No, two skipper.
Exactly, 5 skippers. Bro, if he would have his own. It's different. It's different. He's still a fan. He's still a fan, though. He's still a fan. Exactly.
When it comes to 5 skipper.
Bro, RIP to him, yeah. He's different. So it's the same.
I've never fought my man. I've never fought the part that bad fan.
Yeah, so that's what. So probably that's how he approached you. So probably that's how he approached you.
To call him out,
And you understand the reason why I think I can reach out to MK anytime. MK, how do we take it? Even nobody with music. You understand?
Yeah.
Like most of Inatsig is Spaza artist. You understand? So I was reaching out to the nigga as that type of person. You understand?
But then,
he didn't.
So last year Facebook last year I was on my site
Yo. Yeah.
But some relationship here to where your music play. Our relationship doesn't have to be fact because of the music. You understand? A lot of people I've made relationships as in here.
Okay.
You understand?
Let me say this.
I was thinking, you reach out as that type of
but let's say it like this. Wait, I want to say, I have one more thing. I have one more thing that I need to say. Wait, no. I have one last thing. I have one more thing. There's no way he's gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me. Like, alright, and I understand what you're saying. Like, if I have a fan page, or I have a Facebook, and people are messaging me, or I message on WhatsApp because I opened that channel. Abantu ban message by yo itrack zakho ziphuma nini okanye yo itrack ethile yo uyaya ku event ethile and all of that. I might reply to those. But you can't tell me nothing if my personal opinion. Then ku fans lane yakho. I'm not going to answer you when you're talking about that.
That one was not about being
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he didn't answer you, because you were not speaking about music. He knows you as a fan. So you can only tell him about music stuff. If you're outside of the music plan, bro.
Okay, man, Buffett.
How do you feel now? All right,
Yo. Man, Buffett. Man, okay. Like, yeah. Single MK, yeah. We're celebrating MK.
We hear about me and putting fans in the place.
Yeah.
He said he was going to in the place. What fans? He said he was going to get that clip, nigga. Yeah, but this is also his opinion of this is life in general.
True.
It's life in general, bro.
No,
we need to speak about this.
Guys,
because also, let me listen. Listen, let me be IV. Listen. So, fair to this, yabona ezwesi data like generally way. Like setting away. This thing, yabona tendency example like it's something that happens.
It's real life.
Like umuntu who's a fan kanantsika kamchike might take away because way this data when I'm gonna understand. Mna MK we cool. Even though it's discussions, and it's not even because we podcast. It just shows that we share different opinions, of which that is life.
And as much as you just said that, Yabo, now what I've picked up from Leno, because look, my man, I'm not against any view or any opinion of what you're saying about this. It's just that probably the approach, I feel like the approach could have been different. Yabo, we're saying the same thing. We feel the exact same way. I also feel how you just felt and you said. And what motivated you to approach that way, it's the same thing that would motivate you. But I feel like the approach would have been different because Singabandu is different. We have different approaches to stuff.
Got you, my G.
Yeah.
But he's a fan though. I don't have. That one does not change. Yeah, go ahead. As long as it's about music. Nah, bro. Nah. I don't even mind when a fan says, this is whack. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
you're a fan.
People get offended.
Nah.
It's fine.
A fan has leeway to say anything.
Because it's how he perceives the music.
They're a fan.
Because you do music for someone to receive the music.
True.
So when the person doesn't receive the music the way you intended, it's cool. Someone else will feel it that way.
True.
But now I'm not wrong or express as a fan.
Facts, I get you.
Then we good.
Yeah.
With
Spaza, the moment you differ in opinion, you're a hater. That's just how it is.
Let's allow the friends. But
the one thing that I need us to understand as the artist As the artist, mna zespaza. More than anything, something that I feel that is a bit sad as the artist zespaza. Artists zespaza have lendo of Satindona of sabotaging each other.
Yeah.
If Sigwe event, you're never gonna see artists attentively listening to each other. You're never gonna see that. Exactly. Because I said was in the beginning stages of this interview, but because I came into the game and I never became and I never tried to be friends with a lot of artists. Now, whenever I'm at an event, because I recognize you. After that, figure and this front him the person that's performing. Because I give them that respect. I want to hear. I can't go elsewhere and be like, hey, Ubani is whack, but I've never given Ubani a chance to be my man. It doesn't make sense to me. Now you always figure and high front in mamele aband. When they're born Ubanu Genid and him salute mocha kren, the Salapan mamele loom. The artists is like they kinda easily distract each other. Uba figure go my man. Excel kren. Excel so men yourself. Excel ya chaya pass ya teen. Like for what? Awufuna umnyumda manyelo for what? Ingathi yoyika ndizawuthi unsoyebula mntu now. I don't understand that. I don't understand that way.
So Jama so heat it up. That's I think you should do this one. I think I think when I'm done.
They asked.
I think top 5 yaga we need to make it 2 times.
No, 1 time they asked.
Let's do it 2 times.
1 time.
2 times. There's a reason why. Because the reason why is actually Unchi is exposed to Spaza is exposed to 2 different types of MCs, right? Ukwezi he is Xhosa now, yabo, and then he saw Bass Spanish for him, yabo, and then obviously Pana there were people he was looking up to, you understand? Then they are comfortable with that busy, officially we call them English rappers.
Like I don't want to lie to you, Melz, and I'm not gonna say this as Ngatiba. I'm cheesy or corny or anything like that. When I went over to work with Lamachitanga Makalad, I went there to take over. I didn't have people that I looked up to. Youngster was not known back then. Dan computer na with Cypher as a Group FM every Wednesday.
Hence again when you expose a band.
So
that's why it's about 2
people that are signed.
Did you hear what he's saying?
I heard what he was saying. But there were people who were there.
There were people that were there.
Who do you look up to? We're not asking who do you look up to. We're asking in top 5 there.
Mamela le when ithethayo.
Like a youngster.
Mamela le uthi umjita when he was going to
he was there to take over.
Elanduke Good Up FM. Youngster was one of the guys that he was on the come up with and he was competing with.
Yes.
And abantu abaninzi abayazi lo way. And now Nika has a time by the way I expose.
Yeah.
And who else was there at that time?
Shucks, there was a lot of people because Gokba Corner is Cypher sessions on Wednesdays, Paya. And then every time you go there, Amanda Mameleyo would vote, about who they felt was dope, So there were weeks whereby okay, eliminate your abanye, and then you come back the next week, votelweyo. So I was in the finals. Youngster was
finals.
Youngster was Ziswapayana as one of the people abazabaku finals. Wayekhona kwabantu abazavotelwa, but I don't know who won because kwangekho way win waye tangible.
This validates my top 5. Actually, my life breaking into 2 because even though Pana he was not looking up to anyone, you understand? There were cats.
It makes sense, man.
There were people. And also, top 5 is not about who you look up to. It's about the people you feel they're doing this shit properly.
Okay,
cool. Aside,
I get that.
Also, we want to expose.
That's okay. Before 25.
Now the thing is, Glawe, there wasn't really something tangible. Now what I wanted, Glawe ala sci-fi was the fact that you can't just go a Group FM and go to Cypher sessions. unless if the people vote for you to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yabo. So I felt like if I'm doing enough for people to vote for me
It's
to
money
come
in the
back,
bank.
I'm good because now people are getting to know me. I'm getting to expose to people. The fact that man and sees a week after week after week,
And
people
those
are
votes
getting to
spends
know
money,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, because now you're becoming a household name in this show, which is a hip hop show, every national radio station, your music gets played easily. Yeah. That's how a relationship already deep became like this. Because every time when I pop up and they're like, oh shit, MK the Prince is here. They know about, okay, cool.
So
I don't know what happened in the final. I don't want to lie. I don't know. It's just that what you about this is the final. After this I was opinion go votela abantu zange ngiqibele ngokuphinda ndiye pha. But after kulawe and then after that na manager ndizwa ke ngoku for special guest as a cipher
okay, so mlax in top 5.
They don't talk because a lot of us, me included, as co-exposed to the side.
Okay.
And then also people want to know your opinion when it comes to Spaza. So when it's okay, can't get in a low cipher but this one can give me problems. You understand? That's what I'm trying to expose.
Yeah, I can do that, but with them it's not really about problems. The one thing that I liked about it is that they are versatile.
Yeah.
And then with versatility, it's either you work or you don't. Yeah. Just one of the two.
So just give us 5.
So I would say, I would mention someone like K9 Diont.
Yeah.
I'll have Jerome Rex. I'll have Himmel Beersum. Who else?
Hemel.
Yeah.
I know him.
You know him. He's crazy.
Hemel is
dope, And then I'll have Youngster. I can't not have Youngster, pal. And then who else? Say 5 already?
The last one.
Last one. Yeah. Not
the only last man.
Nah, ndithe nguHimmel Beersum, ndathi ngu-K9 Diont, ndathi ngu-Jerome Rex, ndathi ngu-Youngster. That's 4. And then I would say ndingamfaka uNatsika uLoon Hafner. Ndingamfaka uLoon. That makes 5.
Difficult. Catch your feelings there.
In no particular order.
Yeah, the thing is, it's difficult to come up with 5 dope people up.
Try. Your favorite.
Shots fired. It's AK-47 machine gun.
Yeah, but then I don't want to keep saying this, but it's not supposed to be easy for me because I'm an artist. It would be easy for a fan to say about who the top 5 is. Oh shit! Good thing that you said Rough Cat. Now that I'm gonna mention this, I feel like I watched La Wega Ranger and I liked the Rough Cat. Rough Cat actually, he for once for me, I feel like he was able to do exactly what he's been wanting to do in music, Glawe. So I'll have him up there.
Before you move on. If I'm not mistaken, you do that range and you are recently.
Yes, it is. The thing is,
What about those who haven't been there?
Yeah, this is what. My man. No, this is the thing. What I'm saying, Mbala, but my thing is, and Mbali because of La Wega Ranger car. What I'm saying is, I've been listening to his music. I've been following those I've been seeing the performances but I always felt like it's loose, like sense of equality. It's not there. Like he needs more quality to reflect what he is. So Lena Ranger way actually brought out Yena. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So I'll put him up there.
Yeah.
Number
5
I just J. I have Rough Cat. Hold on. I have Rough Cat up there. I have the obvious one, Mr. P up there. Okay. I have a Kokumfeku up there, which is a Pro X. That's 3. What do you mean? Hold on, let him have his say.
No. This is gonna be unfair. This is kind of something.
What do you mean? Mamela, the thing is,
Oh,
Mr. P, bro. Oh, Mr. P, bro, come on.
Yeah, we know it's
Who can?
We know. Sikupa
But how was this Cullen somehow? I was just about to say, but was this Cullen somehow?
That's what is selling.
Yeah, but what relationship became tighter after come on, dog.
Bro, you just told me by PC I and I didn't even fucking know. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's say Nganda from mentioning people that I have some sort of a tie with. Okay, cool.
No, just
like Mr. Pino Pro X is a no-no.
Okay.
Mr. Pino Pro X is a no-no.
Okay.
Not taking away from them. Not taking away. We know they're super dope.
Okay.
We're not taking away anything from them.
Okay,
But
so
they are uniquers. They are uniquers.
the crazy thing is, I told him that Baben sat down and I met up with Rough Cat
Because you are
and
there
we
for
chilled.
his fun.
What do you mean for his span? I wasn't there for his span.
We are team.
Bro, it has.
him because we said that a few days ago.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Let's leave it this way.
So Masidu Rough Cat.
Yeah, we'll have to
Okay.
United States.
Let's say Undlulamti. Honestly, I feel like Undlulamti is a god tier.
Yeah.
If there were tears,
I know you're saying don't, Jim.
if there were tears in this Spaza thing, I feel like Undlulamti is god tier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would have Okanye. Even though I killed her in a cipher this other time. Yeah. We had a cipher. And then like I feel like
It's happened in
Cypher.
it was a cipher.
No, we cypher to
She spat a verse. I spat a verse. So by two.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's the three. Go Rough Cat, Undlulamti, Okanye.
Okay.
There's this one person that I'm saving for last.
Yeah.
So I basically have one more slot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay, I feel like because of many different reasons of nitpicking of Indlela umuntu abhala ngayo, I would say Okidio is up there.
Okay.
I would say Okidio is up there.
Okay.
And then we have God, I don't feel any of y'all can dispute this one. Agent K City. I had la light ipagwena tsigwiven and then I spy. Almaz, do your homework, nigga. Agent what? Yeah. Him. Agent K City. Godfather. In order.
Guys, subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
The fucking order.
Oh, sorry, before you go with order, it's true when they say your opinions are different.
Yeah.
It's
It's been a while.
been a while.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Feature pending and sometimes there's no need.
Okay, cool.
So order.
Okay, order. So Begundlulamti as God tier, Papezu. Dlulamti. I'll put Kanye as number 2.
Number 2.
Is that?
Yeah. Number
Yeah,
2.
Number 2. So I have Undlulamti, and then I have Ukanye up there.
Yeah.
Shekeban Ngogu, or Rough Cat, or Kidio, K City. So Begu Agent at number 3.
Okay.
At number 3, and then out of these two. Lela just agent. K City agent. Agent. No.
Okay.
So, and then Tibego Kidion Bego Rough Cat.
That's what's up. Niggas, please subscribe to the
Before we
podcast.
close, there's something I noticed with subscription. Guys, subscription YouTube, Facebook is not the same. Our subscriber on Facebook, you pay a fee. I think it's 28 rand 99 cents, something like that. Go YouTube, it's free.
99.
Free 99.
It's free 99.
So guys, don't confuse the two. Yeah, boy. So do subscribe. It's free.
Yeah, that's what's up, nigga.
Baby, let me thank you for all this time. You always understand me, even if I'm wrong. I thought your love is gone, but you always prove me wrong. You always be the one who's put a smile in my face in my times of darkness, when their friends are nameless.